What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino, and I had to drop this one on y'all because you would have to be, as a rap fan, you would have to be, I guess, living under a rock to not be aware of the whole back and forth thing between Kendrick Lamar and Drake and everybody else that's kind of on the perimeter that's kind of involved as well. Um, Let me preface my main point by saying this. I'm from the era where battle rapping and establishing lyrical dominance over your fellow MCs was very important and still is very important. It's a sport. It's a competitive arena, and I've always that's how I cut my teeth. I was bred in that arena. I don't think I would be the artist that I am if it wasn't for that environment that I came up in. Just having to prove yourself literally every day. And so, anytime throughout history where we saw different rappers, mainstream, underground, wherever it was, street corners, wherever it was, we saw them going at it. I was like, yeah, this is what it's all about. This is what many would consider to be. This is the essence of it. Now we know that once it gets like that, it's just like playing basketball. It's just like playing football. It's just like anything else that you can name that's competitive. Um, Emotions can run high. Emotions can become involved in it because it's so much pressure and so much desire to be the winner. And in rap, that's a heavy, that's a big crown that you want to wear. That's a badge that you want to wear to say, I took this dude out. I took him out. Oh, y'all thought he was hard. I took him out. He's supposed to be the hardest dude in this area. I took him out. That bragging right. That's a badge, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that as long as it stays within the brackets of just we spitting. That's it. Now, of course, there has to be an understanding when you operating within those brackets, meaning that when I stand across from this guy, and when this guy stands across from me, and there's a crowd of people that's basically the judges of it based on their response and reactions to what I say and what he says, both competitors have to understand that, hey man, this dude might say some stuff. He might go there, but it's all in the realm of trying to win, trying to establish down. I gotta say something so outrageous, so over the top that the crowd's gonna react in a way that makes it clear that I won. That's always been the case. But we also have seen times where it gets a little too, I guess, personal would be the word. And because if I don't know you and I'm battling you and I say something about your baby mama it's like in your mind you're like, this dude don't even really know me or my life, and these are just general bars, and you can debate on whether that's cool or not either. But when it gets down to knowing that the information that you were saying, or having a strong inkling that the information that you're putting out there is some real personal stuff, and you trying to insert that dagger, then tensions can run a little high and things can escalate. And sometimes things can escalate not between the rappers, but people that run with the rappers. Now, said all that to say, as long as the battle is clean and it's all about the sport, hey, that's what it's about. I'm into that, and both sides understand that. I'm cool with that. But my main point is to talk about who really benefits from these rap beats in the long run. Um, when you talk about mainstream rap beefs like this, now you're talking about something that the industry is involved in. The industry, these record labels, these companies that make millions and millions and billions of dollars off of the music in general. But anytime those types of controversies pop up, then the money really gets good. the money really, really gets good for those industry heads, and they, media, fans to a large degree, but because it's perpetuated by media or exposed and marketed by and promoted by media and by the labels, um, they make a lot of money off of that. And God forbid that something does happen and it gets out of control and it gets violent and somebody is hurt real bad or loses their life, God forbid, the labels stand to make even more. Because if they own the rights to this artist's music, they own the rights to this artist's publishing and all that. Um, when a popular artist even just passes away regular, then the sales go up, the streams go up, everything goes up, and the owners of that music typically are the ones, well, they always the ones who benefit from it financially. So, and they also know that you're replaceable. Okay, we lost him. It'll be another one coming up. We already got 3 or 4 signed. We already got some coming in the wings. There'll be another one. It's not a big deal to them. So it has to become a big deal to us. We have to make sure that we don't let that side of it be the winner. We can't let that side of it win out. No matter how immersed we are into the beef, to the battle, you know. See, it's a difference between battle and beef. You say people say rap beef and all. Okay, a rap battle is one thing, and this is my personal assessment. A rap battle is one thing. A rap beef, that's something else. Because beef constitutes like, hey, we got a real problem with each other, and if we see each other, that problem might have to be resolved or addressed face to face. These labels in this industry doesn't care anything about any of these brothers that's participating. They never have. They didn't care about Tupac and Biggie because it moved. Life went on, and more money was made, and money is still being made. And they don't care about Kendrick or Drake when it all boils down to it. The media doesn't care. It's just at the end of the day, we got to be real careful so this does not escalate. Um, and we got to take ownership of this industry. We got to take ownership of our art, of our work. So even if it's not a beef, even if it's, hey man, God forbid something happens to an artist, it's their family who reaps the benefits of that from a financial standpoint. Of course, they lost their loved one, but from a financial standpoint, it would be the family. From an ownership of the product, it would be the family. That's what we got to look at, man. It's some real demons running the show in this music business, and I can guarantee you they have zero love for any of those artists. They don't really care. They don't care about how big you are. They don't really care about any of that. And while there are a lot of people that may step in and say, well, hey man, nah, let's let that go. Let's move that around. Let's shut that down. Let's stop that. There are others who want to keep throwing logs in that fire because they know what it entails. There's an agenda connected to hip hop that is not about hip hop in its pure form. You know, hip hop purist has an agenda, a good agenda, but there's a hidden agenda that wants to use hip hop for genocidal purposes. And the quicker we understand that, I would hope that the quicker we would understand how we should be moving um, in this space at this time. So that's what I wanted to drop on y'all to put on y'all mind. Don't get so heavy into the, you can listen to the songs and get, but don't get so heavy into it from a personal standpoint where um, it divides us as a hip hop audience where we start to hate this guy or that guy because that's my guy. So I hate this guy. Now it's getting too personal. I don't care. I hope something happens to this guy. We can't do that. All right, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all with another one real soon. All right. Peace.